Tried to do this with the other side, of course. That's okay. That's okay. Break these two. We won't need that. That was a trick for something else. In a very modded world. So once we're done cleaning up this wheel, which ironically I won't even be using, but I might be using parts of it, so that's why I clean. Alright, there's that one. And this one. What else can we use from the sails? Are probably going to have to go. The windy turbine things are probably going to have to go. This is probably going to have to go. Let's see. If I change solid to block and I do this and I do this to glass, framed glass. So the idea originally with this ship, which you've seen parts of it if you've watched, I did like that. That was fun. That's supposed to be something else. So in ship, you've got the mast, you've got the helm, you've got, this is going to be a table. No. I don't know what that was. Anyways, you've got stairs, and I'd used this. This was like, I did rip the design off of something else, and it needs to get cleaned up. I see some of the artifacting stayed. I think we still use the base design, but I want to change it up quite a bit if I can. Obviously, some things really do need to get cleaned up. This is a very unfinished version. No, that's what it was. I had to replace a lot of wood. So it looks like it all replaced in one direction. That's fine. Come down over here. Yeah, that's all that is. So like if I take this and flip this, say it works. So okay. Then you have in here, I want to change this quite a lot if I can. I did. I ripped the base design off something else, and I don't want to keep this. I want to do quite a lot more, but there might be bits and pieces that I can keep. Let's see. Whoop. All right, the planting one is kind of cool, but can't really go with that. This is something we hadn't seen very often. Or let me use those wheels just sideways instead of a big blimp. That could be cool. That could be really cool. And we kind of like, I would still keep some of that. What if we could do this but smaller, but close this up, but bring that thing up here? This might be the play. I kind of really like that as an airship look. Move this to up here. Close all of that. Solid. The basic shapes here. How would I make the bottom here? Could do lines, but that doesn't quite feel right. I remember overthinking this the last time I tried to do it. Granted, it wasn't in creative, but you know, still. At the end of the day, you just gotta start placing blocks, right? Save this to my folder right quick. We're back. File, open reference image. Look how teeny tiny it is. You know. I guess the first real decision we gotta make is just how big do we want this thing? That's okay. That's fixable down the road later in the future. Excuse me, sorry. You would think this is actually a really large ship, but it's kind of not. Okay, I think that's about the size that I want to make then. Well, it's a large ship. It is a large ship, and I think this is going to be perfect size for our camps. For 4 people to use as a base, I think this is brilliant. This is just the right size. So let's start measuring a bit. From stem to stern. Right there. Right there, about 80 blocks. Okay. $19, 29, that's 81 total. $58 for the bottom piece here. What is this bottom piece? And it just starts going up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of just vibes its way up. I say this was. $58. Hmm. I have heard that song so much right now because I'm running remix. Or is it over here? Is it right on it? Not really, no. It gives some space back. I'm curious if I can get the kind of... One, two, three, just one on that edge. Alright, so if I bring this over by one block, this over by one block. Keep existing. Just keep existing. block. Control J. Flip on the Z. I'm dumb. It's not quite that, but it's like a smooth arc up. It looks kind of boatish to me. And here's a strange thought. If I do a spike right here, and of course bring it way down. Nah. I think that's too smooth for a ship, maybe. Damn, I've never actually built a Minecraft ship, so maybe I should look at some Minecraft ships. And get an idea for the kind of shape people use with them. This guy had a really clever idea of doing it like this, kind of how you build an IRL. See what I mean? Mine's way too way smoother than that. I can wrap my head around the grid here. That's pretty good. Starting with that as a basis, I could probably build closer to what I'm looking for. Let's see. Let's try that. Ugh. Oh, I messed up somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm kind of not vibing streaming today. I do want to make sure I get online. I wish I had streamed a little bit longer, but it's it's kind of just like as far as energy today. So